Thanks, Jeff.
Now, the Prime Minister Malcolm Turnbull has just started speaking at an event in Canberra. Let's take a listen in.
As we are with your RDA, Todd, so that you develop your plan, we help and contribute to it, and then once that plan is locked in, then we make sure that everything we're doing is coordinated and supporting the achievement of your objectives. And so we're all pulling in the same direction, as opposed to the federal government simply providing grants in an ad hoc way that are not really connected to the achievement of a long-term objective, which could be developing more STEM literate students, STEM literate businesses in a particular area. It could be about housing accessibility, housing affordability, development and so forth. There are numerous objectives that you seek to achieve, but we've got to be sure that we're working with you and everything we're doing is calculated to promote those objectives. Because the key thing, as Arthur observed, is to ensure that we maximise the productivity and the imagination and the innovation of our people. I mean, the Hunter, which I know very well, I have many connections with the Hunter, which I'll come to in a minute, but the Hunter, of course, is a great mining precinct. It's the biggest coal precinct in Australia and has been for many, many years, for hundreds of years. Nonetheless, however, the greatest assets of the Hunter are its people. The most valuable capital is its human capital. And Todd, that's what you and your board and Bob and Arthur, all of you, Fiona, you're all committed to ensuring we maximise the potential of those people. And so, hence, your focus on mining engineering, on agribusiness and other specialisations is very, very worthwhile, because you're focusing on things that you're already very good at and that you'll get better at in the future. Now, one of the important things, of course, that you've highlighted in your work is connectivity and making sure that everyone is able to connect to the internet and able to access the global economy, and that all of the products and benefits and collaborations and synergies which flow from that. So I just give you a bit of a little report card here. As at the time of the election, when the Labor government was voted out and the coalition came back into office, there were available, in terms of fixed line NBN connections in the region, only 7,247 premises where service could be obtained. There is now 190,500, 46,000 of which are connected. That's in fixed line. There is a large number of fixed wireless premises connected, also, particularly outside, in the less concentrated areas, particularly in the Upper Hunter. And from now until June 2018, construction will commence on a further 196,000 premises in the fixed line footprint in the Hunter, in these local government areas that form part of your area. So we're getting on with the job. The NBN was a poorly conceived project, I regret to say, by our predecessors, and sadly the melancholy history of business life is that bad projects usually get a lot worse. This was a project that is actually getting better, and it's a great tribute to the management and the pragmatism and the determination that they're doing that. So there's more connectivity coming to the Hunter. The innovation and science agenda of the government, of course, is absolutely critical to the development in your region, as it is right across Australia. Today we're introducing into the House of Representatives legislation which will provide tax incentives, tax rebates and capital gains tax exemptions, i.e. lowering tax for people that invest in early-stage start-up companies. Now, that is obviously designed to encourage more investment, and companies in the Hunter will get the benefit of that as well. The opportunities have never been greater for the Hunter. And Todd, it's so impressive and such a great example that you're setting. You're clearly inspired by it, you're energized by it, and I hope your inspiration and activism becomes infectious and catches on right around the country. So I'm delighted to be here to officially launch the S3, the Smart Specialisation Strategy, Smart Specialisation Strategy, 3 S's. That is it's a great move. We hope it is emulated right around the country. And as for the Hunter, I should disclose a few connections. In terms of agribusiness, Lucy and I have cattle and sheep operations in the Upper Hunter. And as some of you may have noticed in my office, I have a very nice little painting, oil painting of Wangi on Lake Macquarie. Lake Macquarie Shire is part of this exercise, which is where my grandparents lived. They spent much of their lives in the Hunter too, in Cessnock, where my father went to school. Cessnock High, the great name for its school magazine, The Black Diamond. There's no question about what the major focus in Cessnock was in those days, but and mining is still terrifically important. But what an amazing place the Hunter is, where you've got some of the best science at the university, you've got some of the world's leading mining operations, you've got some of the, well, Bob would say the world's best wine, but certainly on any view, some of the world's best wine, and phenomenal tourism, and that is all done in the Hunter Valley. So it's a great opportunity, and I'm delighted to be here and congratulate you. And I should acknowledge, I've just seen that David Gillespie, the member for Lyne, of course, which is part of this region as well. So thank you all very much, and good luck with the strategy. And we look forward to working closely with you, and we will talk up your achievements. And hope that plagiarism being the sincerest form of flattery, other people copy you as quickly as possible. Thanks very much.
Okay.